first YouTube video ever. And I'm starting off with a tea. I got my spearmint tea, and I'm sitting on a lawn chair in my bedroom, inside, with pajamas on. So yeah, we got the setup, it's a vibe. Today I wanted to talk about acceptance. And I think there's kind of a lot of stuff online about acceptance, and it's kind of like a spiritual term. And it's like, oh, accept everything, and your life is going to go exactly where you want it to go, and everything is just going to fall into your lap, and it can manifest and all this stuff. And I think the idea of acceptance is a good one, but I think that has been kind of misconstrued in just media. And I think people imagine that they're accepting their situation and they're not doing anything about it. And I've just been thinking about this idea a lot. I think if you just accept your situation and don't do anything, then obviously nothing's gonna happen. But I think the way you have to go about it is actually accepting the way you feel about your situation. So for example, say you're like a young guy and you want a girlfriend or something. Say you're 20 and like you're behind the pack. That was kind of my own situation. You can get so in your head and fight with yourself about how you don't have one, and then try to change the situation, but you're basically coming from a place where you're desperate because you want the thing to happen, but you're unresolved in yourself in the first place. And I think that never really works in any domain of life. I think when you want something, you need to accept that you want it and accept the feeling of not having it first. So for this YouTube video, I was very afraid to make it, to be honest. And in order for me to actually change, I couldn't just fight with myself and say, make the video, do whatever you can. But instead I needed to just sit with myself, accept the feelings that I have around the situation, and then you can move forward. So my feelings were fear, afraid of rejection, afraid of being judged online, afraid that no one would watch it. You're just posting videos that literally have 0 views and you're like, oh nice, like I'm a piece of shit. That's one thing. So once you can actually like sit with like how that feels in you, I think it's actually, you come from a clearer place and you can actually like think, what is the first step that I can take to overcome my fear? Instead of just creating some gigantic blueprint out of the fear and just rushing toward that, not actually seeing what's going on inside. And I think a lot of people do that too much, and they actually just run on a treadmill, actually going to where they don't want to go. So kind of recapping what I said, I think the key to kind of getting what you want and understanding yourself is to accept the way you feel about a situation. So say you want to start a business. The way you feel about a situation might be terrified. You might have desire. You might be afraid that it's going to fail. You might not even want it actually, and you just think that you do because society is so fast-paced and goal-oriented that you might actually be deluded. That's another thing. You might actually realize when you start accepting how you feel that you don't even feel like you want it. And so I think the moral of this video, I'm gonna title it "Acceptance of Feelings is the path forward to what you want." Not the acceptance of the situation, it's the acceptance of your feelings around the situation. Bye.